Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all. I'm James Merrill of the Popcorn Ready podcast, and today's review is of the Onward movie. Onward is an animation comedy fantasy film released in 2020 by Disney-Pixar with a universal rating and runtime of just over an hour and 40 minutes. The director was Dan Scanlon, and the movie's two main stars, the brothers Ian and Barley Lightfoot, are voiced by Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. A brief go-over of the storyline is the two Alvin brothers receive an item that sets both of them onto an epic quest to bring back their dad for one day. This film fuses modern technologies of today along with magic and folklore of the past to guide them on their journey of discovery. When I sat down to view this movie, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I hadn't really seen any of the trailers advertised, and I'd only seen a few movie posters of the film and its release. So I had quite an open mind about this family animation film. The opening scene does a very good job in showing you the past and how the evolution of technology brings us up to the modern day. Now, this is what surprised me most. They could have had a very bang average, safe performing film if they would have went for the medieval, magical quest storyline, which we've seen a million times before, but Disney and Pixar really rolled the dice on this one, and to be honest, it paid off. You know, you're transported into a realm of mythical animals, you know, minotaurs and elves and other creatures, but put in a real life storyline of today. So weirdly enough, some of them are driving cars and they're living in houses and they're going to schools and stuff along those lines, but it does transport you there. It makes you believe in what's going on in front of you, which I can imagine will captivate a lot of young and, you know, teenage minds as they go through this movie. Tom Holland and Chris Pratt execute the script brilliantly. Tom Holland was a superb decision for this film with his voice. This, coupled with the storyline and the two brothers going on their quest and obviously travelling in the van, just ends up blowing you away. You get a great load of character development from them both, showcasing their strengths and weaknesses with their personalities and characters. And with the moral of the story being believe in yourself, become who you want to be, and also, you know, family love, you know, nothing is more important than family, really resonates throughout the whole film to the audience. This, along with the odd sibling argument, which would naturally occur, brings, you know, normality to Onward, which is greatly received, as you can feel you can relate to many scenes, especially if you've got brothers or sisters yourself. I have three favourite scenes in the movie. First up, visiting the Manticore and how it relates to your sort of modern restaurant experience, and then coupling that with like a myth and folklore legend in the lead up to that particular scene. It also gives the realization of someone realizing they've sort of lost their way and like a animal breakdown, and also the brothers, you know, trying to find out the information they want as they're pushed for time to get clues. And the scene features a lot of humour and comedy as well, which loads of people would chuckle along to. Secondly, the crossing the bridge scene with the two brothers, and how trust plays such a big part in that whole scene, and how important belief in yourself and others actually is. And then finally, the ending, which I won't give anything away to because I don't want to give pretty much any spoilers away for the people that are going to watch this. It is heartwarming and almost brought a tear to my eye, actually. It's quite a deep ending scene that again showcases family will do anything for each other. The only two small nitpicking points I can make about this is, would 3D enhance the viewing pleasure, and secondly, I think they could have got a lot more humour out of the mother if the character would have featured in more screen time. So, on to my ratings. Is it sweet or is it salted, people? As you can guess, it is definitely sweet. I'm giving this a 7.9 out of 10. I really recommend you to watch it if you're a young family or you just love animation films. Disney and Pixar, for me, smashed this out the park by not playing it safe and taking a few risks, which is just brilliant. I hope Onward gets the success it deserves, as it was just released in the cinemas in the UK when the COVID-19 or the coronavirus isolation started. As always, thank you for taking the time to listen. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe the channel, and remember, hit the little bell notification button for us. Thank you.